Danny, what a great place to be. 2 games to go, 2 massive games at that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're all really proud of the progress we've made this year. We showed the group the league table on the 4th of January actually. So we've been on an 11-game unbeaten run. I think we lose last minute. We get sending off, lose last minute to Swindon, and then on January the 4th we don't play very well. We lose to Accrington. I think we're 16th in a division, miles away from the playoffs. Probably still looking over our shoulder if we're honest at that stage. And yeah, we just showed them the next 20 games and what that looked like. And yeah, in the next 20 games we're the best performing team in the division. That's not form. It's too big a sample size to be form. That's a good team. And I think when we play with personality and belief, and we find our control and rhythm, and we play to our principles, then yeah, we're a really good team at this level. And yeah, it's meant that we now have 2 games to go and we have everything to play for. And as I said, I think we can be proud as a football club really of the progress we've made. It really sticks in my mind like the comparison between Barrow this time last year, so kind of April time, we play away. The team doesn't play very well. The support was only a small amount, came to Barrow, long journey, team position that they're in. And yeah, the supporters, rightly so on the day, really criticised the players. And fast forward a year, we're away at Doncaster, a big game. We come out on the wrong side of the game against a good team, even though we do a lot right in the game. And yet the reception that the players got after the game was incredible. And I was so proud to be part of this football club on Monday. And yeah, I saw a group of supporters that understood and that yeah, genuinely have a real connection with the players. And yeah, they were right at Barrow to criticise the players on that day, and they were right to applaud the players on Monday, because the players have just been incredible. And yeah, we've had a lot go against us. Sometimes, you know, well, I think Saturday there we'll have some adversity. It won't be ideal, but I think everybody associated with Colchester will know that there'll be, whatever the team is, whoever's fit, we'll have a group of players that will be giving everything for the shirt.
And I don't know if it's just this, it seems like this season more than any other season towards the end, the last 4 or 5 weeks, a lot of big games with teams playing each other around the table. This is going to be one of them, you know, pretty much winner takes all really for in terms of the points.
Well, I think I think there's a lot to respect in Salford. Carl Robinson's a really experienced manager. His team are probably playing a slightly different way than what his teams normally play. I think, you know, Carl Robinson's MK Dons team and Oxford team would all be about dominating possession and playing through the thirds. This team, I think he has real athleticism and power. They play much more purposefully, but have some really good players. Of course, they probably have transfer fees. You know, they signed Osama Ashley from us just before we arrive. He's an incredibly athletic player, and I think when you do have, there's not many clubs at League Two that do have the opportunity to use transfer fees, but when you do, you are able to sign athleticism, and they've got that in abundance, and they've got some really good players. And yeah, probably if they hadn't have had the injury problems that they've had, certainly around the Christmas period, you're looking at them and thinking, oh, they're going to be in the automatics. But yeah, maybe that some key injuries has curtailed them as well. But yeah, certainly a very good team, and we understand the scale of our challenge going into the weekend.
But it's usually been our reaction to that adversity and that challenge that, you know, brings to the fore other players that might not ordinarily have been involved, and certainly been the case across the season.
Yeah, I think the strength of this group has always been the togetherness and the spirit. And of course, the strength of this football club is that we've got a brilliant academy. So we've got some brilliant young players that are able to support the first team, and we're going to need some of them for sure at the weekend. But we're really determined to go up to Salford, to be the best version of ourselves, and to put a performance in that is full of all the qualities that have got us to this point. And yeah, like I said, to play with a personality, to play with a belief, to play to our principles and be us. And I think if we can do that, then we've shown that we can be a match for anyone.